Oh hey, I got a text from Freddy.
I always win.
Hang on, it's Freddy. Want to keep your friends safe this summer? Take our quiz to learn how. Plus enter to win a $5,000 scholarship.
What?
Want to keep your friends safe this summer? Freddy, leave me the fuck alone. Bittersweet.
Who's Freddy?
I don't know. It's just some random number that I keep getting text messages from every once in a while.
That's scary.
Yeah, it just opens up with "It's Freddy," and then they put something in there.
God, that's worse than my Kmart emails.
It's stupid.
Oh, it's the fan.
Oh god damn it! I told you we were gonna forget at some point. Anyway, that's fine because this is where we're picking up the episode from anyway.
Yeah, boy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm going this direction.
I feel like we never welcome people back anymore.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
That's because chivalry is dead.
Chivalry is dead, am I right?
Chivalry is dead.
Man, I have been given so many opportunities to like do so many nice things for people like the past few weeks. I can't remember all of them, but like just like random things that I don't need to do.
Yeah, and it feels good.
Yeah, it does feel fucking good, actually.
Oh my god, that is the nicest looking ass I've ever seen in my life.
Look at that ass.
Shoot, that just gets me so lady hard.
Like how she's like, alright, this thing might still be alive.
Creature
Very
report
fucking
showed
dead.
signs of what looked like Metroid predation, making my mind race. Metroids? Here? Impossible.
Yeah, clearly.
Metroids can't tolerate cold temperatures.
Well, there you go.
They couldn't survive in this environment. Besides, they're extinct.
You know, that you saying that makes me think they're not.
Yeah, right. Never think something is extinct until never think something's extinct, actually.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just never assume something, especially dangerous, is extinct. We get in situations like that, like freaking zombies. If you kill the last zombie, you're like, oh, I'm sure that's the last of the zombies. No! No, it's not!
In what universe do you think they just randomly...
They were created somehow. They're gonna find a way to still be alive somehow.
I've seen Jurassic Park. Nature finds a way.
It does.
Can we do that? Like, if we're gonna die to anything, can we just make it dinosaurs? Can it at least be fucking cool?
Instead of like nuclear fallout.
Or like zombies. Like, I just feel like a zombie apocalypse would just get
So boring.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not boring,
Well,
but like
like,
it's such a stupid or mundane way to die, I guess, is the way.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. It's just kind of like, I'm killed by something that looks like me and has no brain, and I think the only
Yeah, that's true. It's not like something that's smart or like. And I guess like maybe dinosaurs aren't super smart, but dinosaurs are freaking cool.
Yeah, they're just fucking awesome. And, like, well, I don't know, fucking, you know, smaller fucking predators had to be pretty fucking smart.
Yeah, that's true. Especially.
Velociraptors are the fucking coolest.
Oh god.
Plus, not only that, but like, you know, you got your herbivores, so like you don't have to worry about all dinosaurs. But
Yeah.
well,
a lot of herbivores are still really freaking terrifying.
well, yeah, I mean, you look at a triceratops, and I'm still not, you know, I'm not convinced. You know, I'm still not exactly like, hey, let's go see if we can pet this thing. Yeah.
It's like how hippos are like literally one of like the leading causes of like death via like an animal.
Yeah, fucking hippos, man. Who would have thought? They seem so docile.
Right. They just look like they want to roll around. They're like, hell no, I'm gonna drag you out and then roll around on your corpse.
Holy shit. Like, I don't know, they're like fucking...
They're like a nice prom date who ends up being a rapist.
A serial killer? Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, you went right to it. Damn. I was just like serial killer, but no, you weren't pulling any punches. I think I prefer your answer, man. You're making it real.
Oh no.
I mean, you don't expect it, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess the
yeah.
serial killer, you kind of expect it a little bit more, but you know, the other thing, not so much.
Also, I like you coming down here to kill these things. It makes me happy.
Oh man.
Because a lot of people would just be like, I just want to ride the frickin' thing. Wow, that is not getting destroyed, is it?
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty. That's pretty brutal. Hello?
I mean, it's probably being protected by the.
Ah!
Oh, hi! Good to see ya!
Dead space, dead space. Oh, nice. Oh, you said it. Yeah, I got you. You're smart.
Yeah.
You're a freaking smart. How do you do that?
I finally did a thing. I finally did something that was like not the dumbest
Not asinine?
thing I've ever done. Not fall in lava over and over again repeatedly. Questioning your own sanity. What the fuck?
Ooh. Yeah, it's just a little random hole.
Dude, I feel like there should be something I can do here.
That's what I thought too, but I don't think there is anything.
Why is it there then?
Well, you know, I don't ask questions.
I do. I ask too many questions.
Well,
I ask why.
that's not bad though. Asking questions is typically a pretty good thing to do.
Yeah. Except for when you're fucking... Oh, God. I don't know if I told you this, but when I went to go get my car fixed like a year or so ago, I, went up to the... I got to the garage. Oh, my God. I got to the garage. And, I waited like a minute or so, and these guys came by to, you know, open the store. And, of course, he's got the key in his fucking hand. And I'm like... hey, you guys open? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I just want to get an alignment done. And, I fucking, like, a couple minutes later, I go in, and I'm like, sorry for the stupid question. And he's like, dumbest question is the question I asked. And I'm like, I asked if you guys were open when you were clearly opening the lock to the stove, to the garage. He's like, oh, did some self-reflecting, huh?
Wow.
I immediately loved this guy. I immediately was like, I'm coming back here if I need to.
Josh, did we ever tell the story about getting our internet installed?
Oh my God, no!
No?
We haven't.
Could you tell it?
Oh, I barely remember what fucking happened. I just remember the,
We literally, like...
We had, like, our own modem, right?
Yeah, we had our own modem, but we thought, because we lived in a different place, so, like, we were moving, and we were like, oh yeah, this is probably Time Warner Cable's, you know, modem. So, like, when the guy came, I was like, oh, or do you take, like, the modem with you, or, like, you know, do we have to, like, ship it out? And he's just like, sorry, we don't have anything that's small.
Oh.
We don't have any modems. Like, he meant to say, like, we don't sell any, like, modems that small, but it's just like, sorry, we don't have anything that's small.
In the next half an hour to 45 minutes was us just saying, sorry.
We don't have anything that's small.
It was so fucking beautiful, and I'm like, I feel bad, because that guy just left not realizing.
Yeah, he didn't even mean to say it the way he did. Like, he was just he was like a very milquetoast person. Like, he was very laid back and, like...
Milquetoast person?
Milquetoast, yeah.
I've never heard that.
It's a very, like, kind of, like, meek-ish, or, like, introverted, like, personality. Also, frickin' Jesus Christ! I saw a video on Twitter where frickin' Butch Hartman was talking about people who are introverted and said it was like a selfish thing to do.
Really?
Yeah, it was, because Butch Hartman is like a sweetheart, but like he was passionately talking about how if you're like an introverted person, you need to not do that because like people like are gonna have to try to be thinking about what you're thinking about and like if you're keeping something out. He was talking it in terms of like artists and cartoonists.
I mean, I guess
I was like, damn, Butch Hartman.
Kind of what he's talking about, but like, I mean, that's the problem. Like, the introverted person is also terrified of what the other person is probably thinking.
Right.
And like, I mean, I guess from like being as somebody who's a creator, like he's also like I would assume would want people to be like, you know, don't hold yourself back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
try to like be as outgoing as possible. Yeah, he was like, you need to be an outgoing person.
Some people just can't do it, man. I don't know. I find introverts to be like the coolest fucking people.
Yeah, because they have a lot on their mind.
That was legitimately why I thought you were so cool when we were in college.
I am so sorry. I should have come out right away and told you.
You should have started talking then. It would have saved me a headache and a half. But like, I don't know. Like, I always ended up being friends with people who were introverted because like they're the ones that interest me the most.
Yeah.
It's like, oh hey, like you're actually gonna take like time to get to know, and like when it does get there, like it's gonna mean something to you.
Well, I feel like too, like a lot of, well, not a lot of extroverted people, but sometimes people who are very extroverted are extroverted in a very like negative way. They'll be like very talkative about things that are negative in their life,
or they'll just be, because like the one thing that I do know is like. Some people are very passionate about certain things, but I don't think they understand that there are other people who don't care.
Right.
Like, when I try to talk about League of Legends, or like a movie or something like that, or like a game I'm playing or something like that, If I'm talking to my grandparents about it, I'm not gonna fucking bother them with specifics. My grandfather does not give a flying fuck about what I'm doing in that game. He doesn't. But like some people don't get that. You know what I mean? Some people don't get, like, I'm not gonna fucking like talk a million years about wrestling to somebody who like clearly is not giving a fuck about wrestling. At least I try not to. Or I'll catch myself after a while. But it's like,
I gave you a funny look, but I actually love it when you talk about wrestling.
No, I know that. That's why like I don't.
I eat it up.
That's why like I don't
That's
really
great.
care about it that much. But like, you know, there are just sometimes where like I'll be with people and they'll start talking about a topic and I'm just like, can you not body language see that this person you're talking to
Is not wanting any of it.
Yeah. You know, like I'm a video gamer, but I understand that
man.
when you talk to like a 40-year-old mechanic, he's not gonna care about video games. Okay, I assume I have to. Oh, I probably have to shoot.
Like the time that I was freaking my eyes closed and headphones in when like somebody had like said something or was like talking to me and like there was a little brief break in the conversation. So like put my headphones on, closed my eyes, was listening to music. I was like, however long was it? It was probably like almost half an hour. And I opened my eyes and the person was talking to me. And I'm like, oh my god. You don't get social cues. Oh no.
That's damn.
It was scary more than anything. That's why I don't freaking sleep in public. I'm worried that people are gonna try to talk to me. They're gonna infiltrate my dreams.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's.
It's not normal.
I was gonna say, like, if I start talking to somebody and they start getting like really quiet, I just start shutting up because I'm like, oh, I'm probably just being annoying at this point. Oopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy.
But you know, I don't know. There's just I get not get like, and I mean I've dealt with plenty of people who don't get social cues and stuff like that, but still, holy moly.
Yeah, it takes it to a whole new level. So I mean, like, yeah, there are people who don't get social cues, and I'm like very understanding of it. But then it gets to like that point, and I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
That is scary. Ah!
Whoa,
Oh
God!
God! I don't think I've seen that one.
That guy just Samused me.
He wanted you to suck his toes.
Oh God, why?
So he opens up like Samus's
things
helmet,
you
and she's
could've
like, no, 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 no!
All the fucking things. You could've
Suck my
fucking said.
xenomorph toe.
Please stop. I can't do it. I never could do it when you started. As soon as you said toes,
There's the bamboo torture where they stick freaking, you know, the bamboo under your fingernails, and there's the xenomorph toe torture where they stick Samus's tongue to their toenail.
Oh God. So gross. Ah, damn it! Hi.
Ah! See, and if this game was on the freaking Switch, it would be so good!
Yeah.
It would be so good, Josh. No, not the toe torture.
Well, because
again.
like all I can think is like if this was like the Wii U or the Switch, and like instead of having to look at the screen to use
Right.
the first person, you could use the fucking.
And like when they implemented Motion Control Plus, you don't even need the sensor bar. Like you can automatically calibrate it with your TV when they made the Motion Control Plus, which is super cool. Granted, it wasn't nearly as good as like the Nintendo Switch motion controls.
Yeah.
But like, it was great because you didn't have to aim your freaking Wiimote at like a very small sensor bar, or like small place. Like you could recalibrate your controls really easily too. Like in Skyward Sword, there are instances where like the motion controls get really wanky. All you have to do is freaking press down on the D-pad, and it automatically fixes it. It centers it back to normal, and it's based on your TV, and it's freaking great.
That does sound pretty fucking great, actually.
Yeah, I wish. That's why I'm like saying with like all these HD remakes with things that have motion controls, like this would benefit from being on the freaking Switch.
I was just say because I mean,
God
like,
knows it's never gonna get a remake.
because the only thing that does suck is that I feel like they're taking too much advantage of HD remakes at this point.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not even like it's games that people don't want to see HD, like, you know, remade in HD. Like, fucking Final Fantasy X HD, awesome. You know, Dark Souls, you know, has their remake, and, like, that's cool, too. But, like, you're just making the game look pretty, man.
Right.
And then
And
you're selling
sometimes
it for,
like
like, almost
games
full
will
price.
try to add things to. They'll try to change the game, like in ways that they, and that's interesting enough. But I hate that.
Way through here should be delivering shoulder impacts with your speed booster, so I'm authorizing its
Thank you.
use.
Because, like, Final Fantasy X, they didn't have,
It's freaking cool.
in like the PS2 version for America, they didn't have the Dark Aeons afterwards and shit like
Right.
that. You know what I mean? Like
sometimes if it's just like additional content, like I like that. But like once you gain the speed,
oh, okay.
yeah, you'll see as you
So
run
it's kind of
faster.
like Mario. Oh
Freaking
Jesus
cool.
Christ! What the fuck?
I love that.
That's
ability.
so
Speed
random.
Booster's so cool.
Like you don't start even gaining speed, just all of a sudden it's like, and there you go. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it reminds me of Spyro.
Oh God, I'm still going.
Oh yeah, you were hoofing it.
Oh God, I'm
And then
still
if you
going.
press 2, if you press 2 when you're doing it, you'll like crouch down and like blast off. It's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also nice.
Woo!
You got a thingy do.
I did get a thing you do. What the fuck were we talking about? No.
Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, and like just games
Mm-hmm.
being HD remade and stuff like that. Cause Shadow of the Colossus, man, fuck it. You know what games needs an HD remake? Is that Legend of Dragoon? That could use that right there could use a pretty good HD remake.
That's true.
was-
Yeah, like super old gen games could take remakes. Like
Yeah.
I see it more so coming from that perspective than like, hey, here's a game that came out 6 years ago. How would you like an HD remake for it with updated graphics? You're like, no.
Just like League with Fiora.
Wait, what?
Just like League with Fiora.
Oh yeah.
Or Sejuani, I should say. Woo!
Yeah.
Perfect
We
timing.
made it to a save spot.
Made it through a save. Let's get the fuck out of
We're
here.
really good at games.
See, it's great. Like that curve was
Started-
pretty good. That,
yeah.
Like, oh man.
That's
I'm
what you want to
having-
see in a financial situation.
Yeah, I'm already remembering the first episode, and I'm already kind
What?
of.
First episode?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna skip it. Don't worry, you guys won't have to see. Oh, fuck.